Welcome to our deep dive into the complex and often hidden mechanics of narcissistic relationships. Today, we unravel how these interactions systematically condition individuals to accept far less than they deserve, manipulating their perception of what is normal and acceptable in a relationship. Narcissistic relationships start with a phase called love bombing, where the narcissist inundates their partner with affection, attention, and admiration. This phase is incredibly intoxicating, creating a sense of euphoria and a strong emotional bond. However, it's crucial to understand that this isn't genuine affection. Rather, it's a calculated strategy to gain control and manipulate. The narcissist often uses the information gathered about their partner during this phase to tailor their manipulative tactics more effectively. As the relationship evolves, a significant shift occurs. The consistent, affectionate behavior of the narcissist gradually diminishes. This withdrawal is not abrupt but happens gradually, making it difficult to pinpoint when the shift began. The narcissist starts replacing frequent loving messages and attention with sporadic communication or even complete silence. This change can be deeply disorienting, leading to intense self-doubt and confusion in the partner. It disrupts the partner's sense of emotional stability, leaving them craving the affection and attention they once received so freely. This cycle of intermittent reinforcement is a key tactic in creating a trauma bond. The partner's brain, conditioned to expect and rely on the narcissist's affection, finds itself in a state of constant anticipation and craving. As the narcissist's affection becomes increasingly sparse, the partner's efforts to rekindle that initial loving behavior intensify. This situation leads to a one-sided relationship where the partner invests more emotionally, often disregarding their own needs and well-being. The relationship starts resembling an addiction, with the partner dependent on the narcissist's sporadic gestures of affection for emotional fulfillment. This dependency is further reinforced by cognitive dissonance and changes in brain chemistry due to the emotional stress and manipulation. Research in neuroscience indicates that prolonged emotional abuse can lead to alterations in brain function and structure, particularly in areas related to stress, emotion regulation, and attachment. The dynamic in a narcissistic relationship involves a gradual but consistent decrease in the narcissist's affection and an increase in the partner's tolerance for this diminishing emotional investment. This dynamic can be likened to the psychological response to starvation. Just as a person deprived of food and water becomes desperate for any sustenance, the partner in a narcissistic relationship becomes increasingly grateful for even the smallest sign of affection or attention, no matter how insufficient or sporadic. This gradual conditioning leads to a significant distortion in the partner's perception of what constitutes a loving and respectful relationship. The partner finds themselves accepting behaviors and treatment they would have never tolerated before. This adaptation is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the complex psychological manipulation exerted by the narcissist. In summary, narcissistic relationships are characterized by a deceptive beginning and a destructive continuation. The narcissist's initial overwhelming affection evolves into a manipulative tool, conditioning their partner to accept minimal emotional nourishment. This process effectively erodes the partner's self-esteem, autonomy, and recognition of the relationship's toxic dynamics. As we conclude, it's important to acknowledge that awareness and understanding of these dynamics are key to healing and recovery. If you relate to this discussion, we encourage you to share your experiences and thoughts. Join us as we continue to explore and discuss these complex relationships. And remember, the path to healing begins with recognition and understanding.